Hi, my name is Annette Gleason. I am the lead math instructor for Michigan Virtual Schools. My recent recognition as the MVU's Online Teacher of the Year has inspired me to reach out to many educational members in my small community. I would like to thank you for taking the time to view my video today. It is my hope that my stories can be an inspiration to many. Many factors influenced my decision to be a teacher because I've always wanted to have the opportunity to impact students. After working in this rewarding field for several years, I made the decision to be a stay-at-home mom. Right now, I would like to share a story about what influenced me to return to the teaching field after being a stay-at-home mom and how it has contributed to my greatest contributions in education. Several years ago, my husband became very ill, and the doctors in our local community were baffled. They didn't work well together, and their confusion made me concerned for his life. I eventually decided to take him to Mayo Clinic with hopes of new information. I felt helpless because the only thing I could do was sit back and watch a team of doctors examine Ryan. One at a time, they evaluated the symptom of their expertise. As I observed the Mayo Clinic doctors, I was impressed with their collaborative effort to formulate a diagnosis. My fear eventually slowly turned to relief, and I began to have faith that they would use their many years of education to help save his life. After 5 days of care at Mayo Clinic, Ryan was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disorder and was treated. I witnessed a team of doctors save his life. This emotional event made me realize I had a desire to make a difference in someone's life. Even though I stepped away from the occupation for a while, my passion for teaching never left. I knew I wanted to have more opportunities to work collaboratively with teachers to discover the best methods for our students. The doctors inspired me, but the teachers who taught them inspired me more. This experience helped me realize the importance of gaining insight from all aspects of my career. Instead of returning to a classroom filled with desks, I wanted to pursue a profession that would transform the way my students learn. I wanted to work in an environment that was collaborative, innovative, and diverse. My part-time experience with Michigan Virtual Schools made it evident I was destined to be an online educator. Teaching in an online environment has made me aware of the value and need for effective feedback. I realize this is something I should have been more thorough with when teaching face-to-face. Mastery learning is not possible if students are not given the chance to thrive off the feedback you provide. Teaching online has also taught me the value of building relationships and building confidence. While I did take the time to do this in the classroom, I was unaware of how important it really was for students to be successful. Receiving an email or text from one of my students that says that they are proud of themselves means the world to me. Throughout my teaching years, I feel my greatest contribution is helping students see the potential they have. Teaching math content is important, but it does not trump the importance of building confidence, teaching responsibility, and helping students to problem solve. As an inexperienced online teacher, I knew I faced a challenge of finding the best way to meet the needs of a struggling student. I believe the best way to find if something works is to try it. You will either succeed or you will fail. But even if you fail, you will have success. Trying new methods of instruction with videos, screencasting, and gizmos has been a benefit not only to my students, but to myself. In any classroom, a student should be engaged with a variety of technology tools. Apps can be used to help memorize facts. Online graphing calculators are cheap and efficient. Gizmos, interactivity tools, and screencasting videos can be used for demonstration. Student connections can be done with Padlets, text messaging, discussion boards, email, and Twitter chats. This is only the beginning of the list of ways that I have engaged my students with technology. Student engagement is only one piece to the puzzle for student success. School mentors and parents play a major role in helping my students to be successful. I have found weekly updates to be the key factor for an effective experience. I send weekly progress reports in many of my classes. The benefits are huge. Most conversations with mentors and parents are communicated over email and are then followed with a phone call. I communicate with my students daily. My online announcements provide updates to the course, and we converse through Adobe Connect, Google Hangouts, Google Voice, texting, Skyping, phone conversations, and email. I know the more I reach out to my students, the more successful my students will be. The best part about being an online teacher is the individualized attention I can give a student. Struggling students can be helped with unique supplemental videos, photo sharing of work, and conversations with me to guide them through their errors. I believe I have more opportunities to build confidence in the online environment than I did in a face-to-face setting. Advanced students are a little bit different. They are held accountable and are asked to be independent learners. I feel my course pushes them to work in a classroom that promotes responsibility in a unique learning environment. If I want my online classroom to be a positive experience, I must analyze my student performance on a weekly basis. I use homework assignments, projects, and test scores not only to evaluate student progress, but to evaluate the course content. We have discussion-based assessments before tests, which also are a great way for us to communicate. When a large group of students or just a few struggle with the same assignment, I take time to assess the cause. Content can be revised, additional materials can be provided, and I take more time giving valuable feedback. My growth as an online instructor can be seen by the positive change in student completion and success rate over the years. Students in my AP Stats class did outstanding on their exam last spring. I want to thank you again for taking the time to view my nomination video.